Hello there guys, I'm Wesnator88 here, back again with some more Ark Survival Cinema. Just make sure that I'm live, which I am showing as. Fantastic. So guys, as you can see, the Spino is still knocked out at the minute. And it is almost fully tamed. Took a while. So in last week's episode, what we did was we finished the tame for the Scorpion, which was over at Connor Island. We brought it back to our main base over there. We went exploring on the water, and then we went exploring on the land, and we saw the Spino, knocked it out, and it's almost tamed. So I did remove the stone dino gates. So yeah, this shouldn't take too long to wake up, hopefully. So I did use a bit of Narcos as well to get it tamed up. So yeah, at least it's almost bloody tamed. Oh dear. So what, gained 60 levels, so it should be a 195. Hopefully as long as it doesn't drop in its taming. Well, it does tame. Shouldn't take too much longer, I hope. Come on you, time to wake up. Oh, as long as nothing hits it anyway. Come on. So I'm hoping back at the little thing I've got there on the shore might have a Spino saddle, so we'll take the Spino down with us to the coast near it. There we go. Nah, you tamed a 195. Sweet. Right, come on you. Let's go down this way and then we'll check your stats afterwards. I didn't do that beforehand. So yeah, we finally have ourselves a Spino. I think it's a female if I'm not mistaken, so that's even better news really, to be honest. The reason why I say it's a good thing it's a Spino is because you can get eggs from it. Right, you stay there. Then neutral. Stay there. Back in a moment. Just want to make sure we've got a saddle for it or not. If we haven't, we can't really control it that much. If we do, fantastic. If we don't, oh dear. Let's see. Spino. That's Saber. That's Sarko. Stego. No, we don't. Well, that's not good. Whoops. Oh, well, we don't have one. Okay, it looks like we're going to be dragging this back. Kind of an interesting way, really. Hopefully it doesn't get itself caught up with fighting anything in the water. And because we don't want it to fight anything, I'm putting on passive. Come on. And you're a pretty quick swimmer, so that's good. Right. Dang quick swimmer. Which is really good. So I would like to have it inside the compound, but it isn't really going to work that well because of how big it is. So when you calm down, good. Right, and now I'm stuck. Alright, how are you looking on your stats anyway? So health, well, it's not bad. Stamina's good. Don't really care about food or the oxygen. Melee damage is 300. Weight, that's it, that's a very good size. And torpedity's obviously gone up, so good. And you are a female, aren't you? You are, good. And you are a neutral, yes, sweet. Right, so really to sort out our dinos, we're going to really need to get some more saddles, really. Oh dear. Or the other option is I get some more cryopods. I'm just going to double check, make sure I haven't got a saddle for it in here somewhere. Which I don't think I do. There is a scorpion saddle, which we could use on that scorpion. Let's see what we got in over here real quick. Nope. Megalosaurus, hyena, carno, terrabird. Oh no, that's iguanodons. Okay. Petrodon. No, not the saddle we're looking for. Procoptodon, etc. Thing, parasaur. Technically, I should really try and get a parasaur, shouldn't I? Trike. No, not looking for you. Iguanodon. Spiders. That's a blueprint. Beer drinkers. Okay, what do we have in here? Nope. 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 So he's going to tell straight away. I can't tell every single one. Tapajara. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I do have a parasaur thing. Could take that down and put that on it. Pleasey, no. Diplo, no. Nope. Nope, 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 and nope. And here's a definite big fat no. And nothing saddle-wise in there. Great. Unfortunately, Spino, I haven't got a saddle for you. So, what we should do is... I should have grabbed that saddle when I had a chance, and I didn't. Where was it? It's probably further up than what I think it is now. Wasn't down in this one, was it? No, it was definitely further up. Was it for that one? Where was it? I'm going blind. There we go, parasaur saddle. So we'll grab that because we can give it to the parasaur back at our starter base. And I need my clothing. What do we have? A lot of broken gear, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to go back down to near the starter base. Sort a few things out. One is so we can move the parasaur. Two, I need to resort that list out at some point. Make sure we've got nothing in here that's of interest. No. Right. Let's take you and get you down there. So yeah, we're going to put the parasaur saddle on the Parasaurifarium. I am going to hopefully find things blade crossed a trilobite today on the coast, so we can try and use a chainsaw on it and see if that actually does give us more black pearls. So I don't have to go to the bottom of the ocean to try and find the stingy bloody things and then be like, and have to drag it to the surface to try, because you can't use a chainsaw in the water. Okay. Other option, what could we do today? Could be able to sink on the west coast, but I think I really should. See, this area had nothing, and then today it's got quite a bit after we just left. There's an Oviraptor. We could try and tame one of them so we can get more eggs, but that means I'd have to get a partner for every dino I've got. It's not a good idea. It's not also a bad idea either. Did we get a respawn of a Spino around here? If we did, I don't see one. I don't think we did. Where'd that feather thing go? Because it was there, it is. And what level were you? 50. Apparently you do have a baby around here, so... Is it possible you were up here before you fell? Because usually it's not too far from its nest. It's like a iguanodon, which isn't much help at the minute. Unless I really wanted to do a farm. Right, you'd be agitated if you did have a baby next to you, or a baby nearby. You're not agitated, the baby's died. That's annoying. Well, I've noticed it's more agitated if there is a nest and a baby. So it doesn't have one. Even though it's supposed to have one, it doesn't have one. Which makes a lot of sense, but let's blame the game bugging out on that part. Now, I could be wrong. It could be that there is a baby nearby and it just doesn't know. Oh, hello. What are you? Level 20 female. Well, I really don't care. You're not something I'm really after, especially a low level anyway. Yes, I could just annihilate it instead. See if we get a respawn. Right. And there was nothing left, was there? No, good. Alright, let me just sit here. Let me sort out for the bloody jungle we just got from that. Which was you guys. So yeah, delegates we had from obviously last time. Jesus, I've got a lot of meat now. Really should do one of them, yeah, I'm going to have to do more cryopods, aren't I? So I just have all the dinos saved somewhere and just have to make a load of fuel for the generator. It's just so I don't have them all out all the time. Because my main base is on Herbo Island at the minute. I really don't need to have the dinos out, to be honest. Plus, I'll make the place look a little bit more tidy and nice and neat. Starter area. Well, then again, I could do it to all the dinos I've got rather than just have them all stored. Would be a bad idea. I might do that. Does seem like a plan. Right. So yeah, we're going to head to, like I said, start a base. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do after that, because I have no idea. I literally can't plan anything when I've got something knocked out. So if I wanted to do something like, oh, today we're going to build. Can't do it because I ain't really got all the building materials. And I know most people don't want to watch someone just grind for building materials. I know someone's going to say, but don't you have some building materials at the other location in that raft of yours? Yeah, but that's more for what I'm building off camera. What are you in the water? See, but another big freaking croc. Which it was. But it's a low level, it's like level 15. And I can't really get a scope on it. To be honest, if I'm going to tame one of them, I want a really high level, but I need to have, yeah, no, I need to get trapped in a cage, and I think it's like exotic kibble for that. All fun. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Great way to start was you have no idea what you're doing today, do you? Nope. Mostly for another factors, I need a ton of bloody kibble if I'm going to really team anything. Or anything of importance, I should say. you know, for the last little bit, I didn't look to see if there was any trilobites on the coast. Great start, Wes. Very good start. Let's see, do we see any anywhere? Like, at all? That's a question of the frickin' now again. Not good. I still didn't finish sorting the bridge out, did I? I can't really. Don't have the materials on me. Yeah, no, I had to sort out the spinner, so I can't really do any more to the bridge. God, this took a lot of work to do. Okay, so do we... I'm trying to think, do I have a spinner shadow in here, maybe? Don't think so. Alright. Paraceratherium. There you go. There is your saddle. Ha 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 ha. Ah, now I can move around without any problems. That's what I need to anyway. So. It's big O. It's fine. Right, let's see. Do we have anything back here? Any saddle for a spino? No, we've got Procop's saddle and the Diabear saddle. Not really what we're after. Blueprints, Tapiara, Manta, Apache, Petrodon, Megasaurus Parasaur, Iguanodon, Pomyscorpius, and the other crocodile. Oh, Mastercrafted Pike. Okay. Let's see. Any saddles in certain locations? Try and check at the same time as best I can. That should be a manta? No, that's a Gallimimus. Not what I'm after. Not what I'm after. Again, not what I'm after. Yeah, no, I ain't got anything here. Just on my head. Oh, that's the point. Let's see how these guys are doing. Just in case you're wondering, I did remove all of the the fertilizer because I really don't need it that much. Everything is pretty much bloody filled. Jeez, that's done a lot. Don't screw, you do have enough berries at the minute. I'm gonna have to... Should we put a feeding trough down here, shouldn't I, to make it a bit easier? And poop. Hopping done, okay. And fertilizer, yeah. Okay. Oh, these guys can stay here. I'm gonna go. No idea where. Could maybe tame them. A Hesperornis, but it can be a bit difficult to try and tame. That's low level, and I can't see the other one. Where's the other one? Oh dear. We'll go for that, why not? If one's low, the other one's probably low. If not, it's going to be a lot higher now. I don't even know about it. It's fine. Taming a Hesperornis means doing fish, and I don't know how much fish is going to be around here. It's kind of like the otters, but they will drop eggs or they'll drop higher level eggs. Or XP eggs, doing it that way. So, can be fun. Yeah, junk. Not going to say no to junk though, because junk can be very useful at times. Right, so... You're not going to be that useful at the minute, are you? No. And now they've got that bloody burger around. Oh, great. That's the point. I never reloaded this, did I? First, I really should get plant species exploring over there. Still have any of them pesky bloody skulls. Takes a bit of time to grow though. I can't go against the boss because I haven't got the tames I need yet. Trying to figure out what we could do. Well, what I could do, not we could do. Well, unless somebody has an idea and it's feasible, I'll do it. But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out myself. All I can think of doing is try and look for a trilobite to test out the blade chainsaw on. And yet no trilobites want to show up, which doesn't help. Trying to keep an eye on the ground while I'm flying. Still shocked I ain't seen any. Yeah. It's slightly annoying now that I haven't seen any really. Pesky too far in the water. Okay, nothing around there. Bit around here. Any? Like at all? Nope. Bloody dirt. Nothing ready to give me a rat's ass about. Okay, well, let's think about it. What could you try and get sorted out today? No, that was away. We don't care. I keep coming over to this center. I should really build center for. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I've got no build materials, and I'll have to build it by hand. Well, I'll have to build it while I'm actually here. Building something might actually get the tripods to turn up in the area. They just let the game have some time to figure itself out where it wants things to be. Dear. Have I done a walk up and down of this area before? I don't know why I was aimed all the way in the air for. Go on, you. Get to surface. Right. Can I even grab you? No. Actually, can I even use the chainsaw on you? That'll be a question. Oh, I got a black pearl. 2. Okay, so I got a few black pearls from that one. Right. Can I at all get the angle for this to... Gonna be out of fuel at this, right? God damn it. Need to go a bit of distance and back again. Great. Okay, so we've got 2. Oh, that one. Go a bit up and then we'll come back down and see if we can get a respawn. Well, see if it resorts itself out so it's actually on the ground instead of being glitched wherever it's at. Out. Right, trilobite. At least this time we actually had some. Because last time we checked down here, there wasn't any. That was a waste of fuel. Oh, now it gives me... Of course, the nice bloody angle it gives me. Nothing. God damn it. Well, we're out of fuel now, so can't do anything about that. Great. Now, I was in the water here because we did see something flapping around a bit. That's probably a megalodon. $25. Oh, worth the look then. Okay, Wes. So, what is the idea then? I don't know. Maybe make a gate around here, so with a little bridge. And the reason for that would be, I don't know, a water gateway. Bit too stupid, to be honest. I have no idea. I would say we'd look for basilsaurus, but we've not seen one. No matter how much I've checked the water, I've still not seen one in the game yet. Well, on this map, anyway. That's got to be a... Oh, Megalodon. Okay. Great. See, if I was on Ark Survival Evolved, I know I could find one without a problem. But when I send it, it's like they've really mucked things up. Okay. I don't care about the seagulls too much. I can't do any more of the chainsaw on test because we've got no fuel for it. I'll have to go back down to the starter area to go grab some. Possible I could try and get another sloth, but that means it means carrying the thing all the way back. Greatness. Oh. I've got no bed up that end, have I? No. Because I've still got a footage to watch to make sure I can get that built. So that's not going to happen. Well, how about we tame that, Wes? Have we seen anything that's high level? No. I think we've seen maybe one that's level 100. Not exactly the answer we're looking for, is it? Nope. I can't tame a basilsaurus if I can't find one. So again, there's no point in me trying to say I'm going to tame this one. I have no idea where one is. Because it's just not turning up on my map. Like I said, if I was on Evolved, I'd know where to go. It wouldn't take me that long to find them. But on here, I'm sending this... I swear the respawns just don't work correctly. Or the spawning of the dinos don't work correctly. There's nothing I can do about it, neither. Okay, so do we have I don't have payment for that. Okay, what's spawned over here now? There's a 135 of you. Apparently you got a baby here, okay. Just land. What level are you? 75, not what we're after. Apparently you're supposed to have a baby on you, so where is the baby? Because you're a herbivore, but you've got no baby. There are trilobites here. Not the answer I'm looking for. 75 Carno, yeah. Same as last time. Okay. Well, that was a scorpion. Low level with source 10. It's not really the answer I'm looking for as it was. Nope. Trying to find something high level. Anything I could think about maybe trying to tame is a beaver. Which I think the highest one we've seen is level 100 near the redwoods. And that's it. Which going around exploring, trying to see if we can find anything that's high level. I have seen some allosaurus which were supposed to be near where we're at. I think the highest I did see was a level 145. Which I know we've seen on stream. That would mean killing the other two allosauruses and then trying to hopefully trap that one to tame. Which I'm not 100% confident in trying to do. Yes, killing the others won't be a problem. I don't need you. Weak sauce. But I have no idea where they've gone. Because obviously dinosaurs do move around a bit. Finding another sloth wouldn't be a bad idea either. But again, it then means trying to get it back all the way to base. And it seems like the allosaurus are definitely not here anymore, which is weird because they were here. So they've definitely moved somewhere. Because a ton of arches have taken their space. I still need to find an actual male Argy, don't I? High level male. 75. 35 female. Again, an Argy wouldn't be a bad idea. 40 female. What should I do? What should you do? Because at this rate, you're just travelling all the way back to the that raft, aren't you, at the minute? That is definitely low level, yeah. You're a low level sloth. Damn it. Don't really care about dead on unless it was a high level. Same goes for you two, which we will have to tame at some point. If and when we see them. Trying to think what would be worth trying to tame at the minute. Another reason why I wish I had a load more building materials made up. I'll make design so much easier in building. Okay, what level is that? Okay, and 5. I don't see that around. That's going to be dangerous. I know the stego's not dangerous, but still. I'm not going to complain about the saddles and the armor. This is fine. sure they go on to you. Right. Anything for this around here? We find anything that would be just generally good to try and tame. You're 25. You are 5. Weak source. Shit. See, it was an actual server, I'd have to fully tame stuff, and being a single player, it doesn't really matter, I have to. Looking for explore next won't be a bad idea. Mammoths at a high level. That we've already got one, and I don't really need another, unless I really need to get a load of them. Why would we find a megalosaurus and then just tame my gun up? It won't panic and it won't really run away if I pick it up. Which means cold biome or redwoods. Which isn't a bad idea. If we did it over, we would have to make cake. And they could be a little bit finicky to find. So I haven't really seen... Well, we have seen an equus. Oh, 145. Wait a second, we already have a high level. Why am I picking up a Nanki for? No. Ooh, 120 female. Yeah. Think, whereas what do we really need for our dinos? That's a Daedon. That's an 85 Daedon. Don't really care about Daedon at the minute. No, I should have made a list back at base of what I need to try and tame, really. Would help. Oh, low level. Don't need you, but we'll put you in the water. Really can't think what to do, so I might have to just grab materials and just build some stuff. It's like going to be an episode of building. I know I should have had a think before I started the stream, but I just didn't know what to do. So I think what we'll do is if we can find a megalosaurus on the way back, we will grab it, we'll knock it out somewhere, tame it up. And then we'll just go back to the main start base, start gathering some materials, and then build something somewhere. Or maybe I'll build another raft. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I guess there's one way of getting some things done, build another raft, and what about building the raft? Question. Well, we've got my taming raft, we've got my usual traveller's type of raft. Well, we've got my taming raft, which, because the game is kind of buggy, I mean, by that is if I knock anything out on the raft, it will glitch through after it tames up. So before it does fully tame up, I'll go get to a coast to reset itself on the ground. Which again is annoying. It's just stupid. Wow, there's quite a load of ankies here, which is kind of surprising. Level 10, level 20. Okay. If I found a high level wolf, I wouldn't be able to. Well, I could, but I need to make bowlers, wouldn't I? Just so I could tame it. If I took it to the start base, well, the main base, it wouldn't really last because it would attack me and then everything else would attack it and kill it in one go. There's a 50 and you are a 55. And you're taking forever to get down. Okay. $40. 75. 25. Carno 70. Carno. Saw you then. Ugh, really? Bloody low levels. Trying to be quick so nothing actually grabs me. There we go, right. We'll let them deal with what they're dealing with. Alright, so there should be a drop over there. Is it going to be yellow or is it going to be white? That looks like it is yellow. I think that has fully dropped. Or do I just do some build of what I'm doing over here? No, technically I'm going to need some dinos really. Well, they looked yellow, now it's blue. Oh no, the yellow's all the way over there, great. So yeah, I'm still trying to build that from things I'm doing. What materials do I have here that... I could really change the materials to be different and just use bloody skins, couldn't I? I don't know what lot of this I'm going to need. What we got here? Nothing great, but nothing bad at the same time. We don't even have a Spino saddle here. God damn it. Seriously? Got some shotgun shells. No, it doesn't help. Okay. I don't need anything from here. Spino Megalosaurus. Okay, how about we look to see if there's a beaver down this way? Maybe should make some bowlers, especially when we're going for a tapiara at some point. Anywhere. beaver around here. Are you telling me there's no beaver here? Seriously, no beaver? The hell? There's another beaver down there. Okay. No beavers, apparently, here. Yeah, we've got beaver dams. Yeah, we've got another one there. So there's 3 beaver dams, but no beaver. So the beaver's been killed by itself, then. There's nothing there. Okay. Great. Just nothing wants to go the way I want it to today. Thanks, game. We've got the explorer note from here. It's not too far from the coast from where we're at anyway. Great. Right. Nothing just wants to be here today. Can't find anything I'd like to get tamed. It's not really a lot I have. Well, I've not been able to do anything because obviously I was taming that Spino, wasn't I? Make sure I was ready for to start today's stream. Which doesn't help, but it does, but then it's a hindrance because I have got nothing planned. I've not been able to find any basilsaurus, and we've just checked part of the water. So whether basilsaurus should be on the game, for me, it's just not showing up. Interesting, what level? Ugh, 10. Weak sauce. So what's something to say? Why don't you just kill us and wait for the respawn? About trying to figure out a long-term solution, not a short-term solution. How's it short-term? Easy, because it entertained me for about 5 seconds. Well, I say entertain. Are you not entertained? It'll only work for a moment, and it'll take ages before it gets a respawn anyway. And then even then, it might not even respawn as a T-Rex. Okay. So, yeah, I guess the option for today is we go back to base and we make materials. Great. But what materials do we make today? Wooden stuff? Could sort out my temporary for my industrial forge so we can get metal and whatever else we need burnt off at a later stage. I've got part of the area sorted out for it, but not all of it. I didn't think of any idea of what to do today. All I knew was I was going to make sure that one thing woke up and that was it. And I thought we'd find something that we could try and do, and it's just like nothing. I say, if somebody has an idea of what I should try and maybe build, let me know in chat. I'm just trying to figure out myself, to be honest. Surprised the trike isn't fighting the T-Rex, or the T-Rex not fighting the trike. Well, there's an equus, but it's not a unicorn. Hunt for the mystery unicorn, that'd be bloody hilarious, wouldn't it? It's not guaranteed either, though. An equus would be a good idea to go for, but it means making a taming pen for it. And I like something that's like level 100. How to get these to calm down would either mean, one, I'd have to wait for ages for them to calm down, you know, for them to pen, or I knock them the hell out and then wait for them to wake up. Well, then they may or may not be chill. It's not true, screw that. People think I'm going to take a true, you can bugger off. God. Well, at least we've seen some equuses around now. Not high level, but at least we've seen some now. Could always take a parasol. The only thing that's helpful for us to detect. Well, aggressive dinos, really. Well, I need a dino, really, but kind of based on her violence, it doesn't really seem worth it unless it's really high level. Really, a 150 trike? I haven't got kibble ready for it though. Unless I took the one I tried using on the Spino, then I would have the kibble for it, but it's a 150. Do I really want to have to tame a trike? Especially when it's mate boosted. It is a male. It's not exactly one of the greatest areas to be in. Well, if I have the Quetzal saddle, I could always use a Quetzal to put it into a tame, well, in an area where I feel safer with it, but nah, we'll pass on the track for now. As long as it doesn't get destroyed, it should be fine. It will still be there by the time I come back at some stage. I hope. We'll drink that water. Right. Other option was we could take some materials and get no. But no. Yes, I could do that, but do I really want to have to go into a cave? In the cold biome and have no way safe to put the Argy, which means it could bugger off and then I'll be annoyed because I've got no way of getting back out or back. And if I died, I'd have no way of getting back there without using a tame. And so it all comes down to being prepared, really. Great. Oh, this is a great way to do a stream, isn't it? No idea what I'm going to be doing because I don't know. Let me get the stamina back up. Well, I still don't know what happened to that 145 Pezzy. So I think that must have died to a Spino or some sort of dino, or the game just decided to bug it out. We did find a couple of trilobites, but unfortunately we ran out of gas, so we couldn't really check. Especially when the trilobite decided to be glitched out on the second one. More worse than the first one. So that also leaves us with a slight issue. Needs to put the saddle on the Paraceratherium. We'll have a Spino back to base. Or a base. And that's it. Achieved nothing today, whereas... I really do need an idea of what I'm going to do. Paraceratherium is low level. I'm going to see what level the Paraceratherium are back at base. Technically, I should really have a level to make the base Spino saddle. Why did you just learn the Spino saddle for? Just so I can make a Spino saddle. Well, if I need to go out and harvest, well, go out with the Spino, I can make that. It's fine. Just trying to figure out what I should really do. Apart from the fact I need to start getting ready for that boss fight. But I also want to get some more building done. Because we've got the 3 artifacts that we need for the boss fight. I just need all the extra little bits that we'll need on top of that, so we can do the boss fight. But I'm going to need either a full set of 20 megatheriums or 18 megatheriums and a Deuteranus and a Daedon. Ooh, Spino egg. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Right, well, let's get you sword first, things first. Right, what have we got on you? You, not you. That's it, really. Yep, right. It's been a while since we've had rare flowers. Oh, yeah, 'cause we've got most of our rare flowers in with the bees, that's why. Okay. So I do have 2 mind wipe tonics, which isn't bad. Usable once every 24 hours. Great, that'll take me forever in the game. Couldn't lie. Nuts. Could reset my stat points. Nuts. Right. I really need a place where I can actually just store all these huge amounts of stuff. Like excess kitten, extra hide, and all that malarkey. So we've got 5 black pearls. Great. I need to drink and figure out things. Didn't I unlock cam station? Means I need pearls for the electronics. That's the point. Why haven't I seen a Dunkletosaurus? Because usually in the game you find Dunkletosaurus in the water. We've not seen one. We didn't see one when we checked the water last week, neither. Because Dunkletosaurus are good tames for breaking the rocks and getting either the ore or the metal. Well, the oil or the metal in the water. And I'm actually surprised we never saw a Dunkletosaurus in last week's stream. And we checked all the right sides, partly all the way around Kano Island and most of the bottom half. And we still never saw a Dunkletosaurus. Which is very sus. Did they remove Dunkletosaurus from the game? I don't think they removed them from single player. This makes things awkward again. Thanks, game. Do have a slight choice. I could either go along the coast again and see if I can find one on that side. No, I just really don't fancy doing that though. Oh, we did see a load of anglerfish. It's not the same way. How much wood you got? Quite a bit of wood, quite a bit of thatch. Which is good, right here. Let's move you over so you can put the wood and thatch in from you into you. Wood, thatch, fibre. Make sure I've got enough space so I can throw this stuff in. Okay, so what if I were to make a raft? Then what would do with it? To be honest, I should really fix the portal I've got here. Ah, that's probably landed. Let's go grab that. Oh, so it takes me a moment to figure out what I want to try and do. Okay, so if we were to make a raft, we could take the mammoth all the way down to that area. And we could build some out of wood. I suppose. So we took the mammoth. On a 3x3 to start with. With the RG on the raft. The only thing I'd be sure of trying to get is fibre all the time. Why have you got my water glass? You know, I don't know why you've got them on you. I can't even remember why. I must have put them on you for a reason. Just can't remember what the reason was. I don't have the room anywhere. Let's just throw them in here. And I'm going to get some sea fighting from the bloody lighting. Of course I bloody do. Just throw you in there. Throw you on there. I'll turn mammoth down that way. Wrong one. Okay, so there's a base I'd like to build that's over there. Don't ask why that last death is there when it never has been for a very long time. So if I built something over here. Or did I want to build something that's over on this bit? And I want to build something on that bit of island there. Maybe a water pen there with it. It's a bit close, I know. I'm building something that's up top then there, which I'm doing off camera. I should really build something over... I don't know what to build. I don't know what to do. I know a huge part of me is saying just get a bloody beaver and tame a beaver up. Or do we go for Megalosaurus? What's the point? How are you doing? Because I haven't fed you in a while. Right, so you do eat berries. Then your food's not going down. Is it because you're at a base? Well, because you're not being moved. You just standing there so you're idle. The hell? Is it because these guys... Oh, what the hell? Are they seriously not eating anything? Because they're mostly idle. Wow, I really need some berries, don't I? Huh, interesting. I actually don't know what to do. I've got all this bloody junk in me and all this meat. I don't even know what to do. Shoot. Just the part of me is just saying just to make a raft and then just say bugger it and we'll just go from there. Bugger it, make a bloody raft. It's like 250. No, it's 250 bloody wood, isn't it? That's why. Yeah, I grabbed too much hide. It's fine. Okay. So if I place the raft out here-ish. I guess we'll take it to... That's a huge question. What am I going to be taking it to, though? I'm just left with a huge question mark. What am I going to be doing with it? To be honest, I didn't know that. Bloody no. No, it's hide the sail. Thank you. Right. I guess I'll take the mouth and we'll go and make a start on that design, I guess. So yes, I have really. Well, how much food do you have? You've got enough. Good. Right. RG. Follow the mammoth. One, it's just going to be easier just follow the mammoth. Right. Yeah. Good. Right, let's get down this way then. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find along the way. A couple of locations I could build. I don't really feel I'm actually interested in trying to build. Right. Try and make sure I ain't got no bloody whale coming up, and if we do, we can easily move out of the way, hopefully. That's good for me to keep an eye underneath as well. Because there's nothing we're going to see on the top of the water. Just underneath. Plus, this will help me identify if there's a basosaurus around or not. I mean, I don't see a bloody thing, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll head that way. This should help. So do I build near the red obby or do I build more on the other coastal bit? Ow. Or do I build on the coast, which is on that little island by itself? There's a yin lot, isn't there, really? I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I bloody don't as well. Right, anything in the water nearby? Let's see. Nope. So it does leave me with a few, well, a few things, doesn't it? Yeah. Could build near where the beavers can sometimes be, which isn't a bad idea, but I don't really want to affect them when they respawn on that spot there at the moment. I think if I build The red I'll be on that island that I think of. It might not be a bad idea. Could build on there, but I have to go all the way up to metal every time. Yeah, I'll build near red. I think that'd be a good idea. So it'll be something anyway, at least. Wait a second, I'm going to build near red. It's more of a question. Do I build on that little island bit? Or do I build on the island that's near the red obby? And then what do I build? Huge questions, I don't know. And then there's also that area which I haven't built in years. Which would be like the coast mall, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, let's just head over this way. I'll decide which one of the two spaces I'll build on. Could build one town and one the other time. That's good. I think I've got a few tools on me as well, so it helps. Alright. Alright. Kinda wanna build next near the red obby. A wooden base, wouldn't be bad. I'm going to be a bit short on some stone and some flint, especially one that make a... I've got an axe and a pickaxe, so I can only use that to get what needs done. It's fine. Let's get over here then. Yeah, I think we've been on that little spot to make like a little bar, well, I'll say bar area, to make it a little bit interesting, I guess. Technically, do I need to go back to there and use the Yankee for a few swipes? Could, but nah, it's fine. So if I build... It'll work. Not sure on the whole design of it, but it'll work. Let's get out there. Let's go build it. I know most people won't find building interesting, but... Well, they might enjoy builds if it's forwarded. Well, I say forwarded time-lapse, but I'm not time-lapsing, I'm streaming, aren't I? It's a big difference. Okay, so yeah, we'll go over... We'll get a place made up today. Can't believe I spent the first... good hour trying to figure out what I was going to do today. Great. It's not great, but it's not good at all. It's terrible. It takes over an hour for me to figure out what I was going to do. It's fine. It happens because I had no one saying or suggesting what I should try and do today. So it's fine. But at least I now have a plan. Well, what things have we done? Went around the island, found a trilobite, changed all the trilobite, Try to figure out what to do. Couldn't find anything I'd like to have to do something with. Go back to our main base again. And then literally decided to go and build something. And yeah, I'd like to build something there, but I think that's to do with something else I like to build. So I've got a lot of plans and ideas which contradict each other on what I'm going to build. And I've got to check some footage out to sort out my build for other things. So yeah, I've got some more camera work to do, which after today I can actually do. To a degree. So I think what I will have to do is start making a list at the start of each stream of what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, you can't always guarantee if I can't find the dino. That's the problem. The alternative is I have to go to a different island to go have a look, but I want to beat at least one boss before I go to a different island. I think the next island I have to go to is the centre, really. Then I can come back with dinos from the centre without being a problem. I don't really build a lot on the centre, to be honest. There's a few nice locations on the centre, but not a lot. Then again, there are a few locations I know on the centre which sometimes used to have a guarantee of unicorn. What's the centre or is it Ragnarok? No, it's not the centre I'm thinking of. I think it was Ragnarok. I can't remember the bloody island now. Can't remember the map. But there's a spot where you can go and there's usually a guarantee of a unicorn. Or it's a high probability anyway. But there's a few spots it could be. Alright, so now we've got this little problem with these bloody goals, which I didn't want to have to deal with. So I should have brought plant species X for this. Alright, let me just get myself over here a bit more. I want to try and be as far away as I can from them, to be honest. Right, you, oi. Yeah. Oi, oi, you. Come here. For frick's sakes. What the bloody... Oh my... Just realised that is really close to the bloody depths of the water. So I'm not careful, a whale could actually take that down. Right, there. Right, you, here. Thank you. Right, where's them goals? That's one dead. No, there was definitely another somewhere. But I don't know where it is now. Right, you stay. You off. Good. Now, I do want to make sure it is around here-ish. Right. make sure I've got the right spot. Now I can't have it go too far out because of how deep the water goes all of a sudden in that spot. There is a manta. I could possibly make it go over here. Have it go a bit more out. It's not a bad idea, but... Well, you're a white crate, so I don't really give a rat's ass about you. That's level 10, for as much. Let me just double check the depth of the water over this side. Stay. It's not a bad depth, but at least if I need to, I could have it around here. Is this rock destroyable, though? That's the question. It should be, but it could not be. It's not destroyable, which completely destroys the idea of me building around here. That one's destroyable. That one's destroyable. And that's destroyable. Just this rock's not destroyable. Could have it from that side, then that way. I knew that bloody thing was there. Alright. Alright, let's check this side of the water level. Let's see. That rock's not destroyable, but there is a shark here. 25. Yeah, weak source. And the water doesn't go that deep, does it? Well, it does actually. It just drops all of a sudden out of nowhere again. Right, how do this go? Yeah, no. So, because what I want to do is be able to build a place where the raft goes without any problem. At the minute, it being on this coast isn't exactly the greatest idea. The spot over here, though, isn't bad, but this bloody rock's in the way. Which leaves a problem, so I might have to just say bugger it and just use the rock anyway. Right, you and you. Let me just get a bloody campfire going because I'm going to need to cook off some food now because this is getting ridiculous. Technically, I should put it on the raft, shouldn't I? Yeah. Campfire. There we go. There we go. Right. What do I want to cook? I could really cook that primeval, couldn't I? And come on up one more. you stick to that raft like glue. Let's move you over this way a bit. It's not exactly the simplest answer, but it'll help. Alright, let's get you moved up. Let's get this build done. I still don't have as much stone to clear out. I'll still have some to clear out, but not as much. Try and hopefully get the distance just right. So I need to make sure it goes that way. Alright. Let's get the thatch in. Get as much wood as I can on me. Alright, wooden foundations. 18. That's probably more than enough, to be honest. It's not going to be great big... Well, it shouldn't be a great big build, but at this rate it's going to be. Oh, why does it say, oh, you know, got this much crafted? I haven't crafted anything in ages. The amount of times I've completed that bloody thing in it, then I reset, going, oh, you've done this now. I don't know. Right, how much weight am I at? Again, quite a bloody bit. Am I losing any weight? Am I gaining it still? I am losing it a bit. Jesus crumbs, it takes forever to get down the weight I need to. Yeah, I need to remove that rock and go that way with it. It's going to look a bit weird, but... Well, I need a safe place to be able to put my rafts and that lot, so... It has to fit somewhere. Alright. Right, need to remove you. I keep doing that for. This one. Yep. Nothing there. Oh, did all this lot, no place to know what for. Bad under here. No, I should say. You're trying to tell me that all these are... Oh my god, I've got to destroy every single bit of these. Can't touch it. Okay, how many of these can I make? One. Oh, because of the wood. Right. Question is, do I want to use... Do I really want to use stone though? To be honest, no. Alright, what again? 18. Okay, so I can add another row in, put in the bit there. Might actually move the row on this side, the left side, and move the row on the right side, so it'll just be a free width. I'll go with a 4 width. Because I could put railings on the centre, couldn't I, really? Might not be a bad idea. And then... no idea. Figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh, God. Can't believe it took me this long to go. Yeah, we're going to build something now. Yeah. See, I usually prefer an odd number, but of course can't put some in the middle without a railing. The hell? Oh, it's to do with the bloody DLC thing, which I haven't got. I don't know what the hell that was to do with, then. I made it 4 wide instead of 5. Right. You and you can go out and again. No, right. So it should all fit up to there. Yeah. Distance-wise, anyway. Right. So this will be. This will be. For when I have the rafts in. Or raft, I should say, because I've only got the one at the minute. And you have cooked enough food. Yeah, enough-ish. Right, you. On you go. It's most because this is actually still shallow enough that I don't need to worry about my rafts at the minute. Oh, damn it, that's my guts have gotten on turn on me now. Bloody bird, move. Right. So yeah, what we'll do... Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather the materials so you guys don't have to sit and watch for me for doing this. And I'll gather some more materials so then I can actually build what we're going to build here. Now, I know it took me like an hour and a half to figure out what I was going to do. I know I only streamed for an extra little bit of time, unfortunately. I don't want you guys to wait for me. So I do apologise that this wasn't really a lot. Didn't really get a lot done today. But we have made a start on something for over here. And yeah, like I say, I'll gather some materials up. It's mostly going to be out of wood. And we'll build something nice for the next episode when we're here. Unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do hit that like button. If you haven't already, but you did come back for more of the content I do on this channel, please do subscribe. Obviously, like I say, if you'd like to know what I'm streaming throughout the week, so you can check the community posts. I will post what I'll be streaming throughout the week. And if I haven't changed it, it's because that is what I have scheduled. I do apologise, I didn't get a lot done today. I just hope you still enjoyed it anyway, regardless. And yeah, if you have any comments or questions, put them down in the comment section below. If you have any ideas of what I should try and build or tame, let me know. And hopefully next time when we're back, I'll get it done. Anyway, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your days, guys. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully have a good one.